Hear he, hear he. It is I, the Espresso Martini King. I have my lovely jester over here, Sir Wendell, and we are accompanied by a special guest today. You go by Baker now? You took off the Buzy? Buzy, damn, disrespectful.
Buzy.
You took off the Buzy? I like Baker. When I see on Instagram, okay. Buzy Baker! Welcome to Scottie FRNDS, man. How you feeling, man? Yeah, man.
It's dope to have you here.
Hold on, don't interrupt my music. Okay, go. Oh, wait. I'm the king.
We're definitely not going to roll this, man.
Espresso Martini King. Okay, you may speak.
Oh, my God. Buzy Baker, for the people that don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Can you give them a little intro to who you are?
All right. I don't even know where I'm looking. Oh, I see myself right here.
Yep, straight ahead.
Well, you know, I'm your favorite ballhead guy from the DMV. You know, the realest part of the East Coast, PG County, Prince George's County, Pretty Girl County. That's what they call it because we got all the pretty ladies. If you don't know me, man, I'm a personality, content creator. I don't know. Probably see me on the internet. Probably see me outside somewhere.
Definitely outside.
Yeah.
100%.
You be outside. You be lit outside.
So how did you get into becoming a personality?
So the college I went to, Towson, shout out to Towson University. I was about to join a organization, right? And in order to be a part of the organization, they're like, oh yeah, you need to like be a part of the something on campus.
Okay.
Like I was always known as like the dude that goes to the parties and all that. So I'm like, oh, they got this radio show, so let me do that, right? Because I used to host go-go's. If anybody don't know what go-go is it's a type of genre that was curated in DC by Chuck Brown because he is the godfather of go-go.
Okay.
And pretty much like you have different bands that recreate songs that is already out or they do their original songs. And that's like a DMV thing. But y'all probably know like EU Doing in the Butt. I don't know, like I think that's like the main song.
Do it in the butt?
Doing in the butt. Sexy.
Never
He
heard
too
that.
young for that. He too young for that.
Hate that for him.
Never heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm also just not a big music guy either. Like I'm not.
But you had to be a little older to kind of, you know what I'm saying? You too young for that.
Wale, I used to hear Wale talk about go-go. I don't know, he don't do go-go music though, I don't think.
He don't do go-go, but he definitely implemented go-go in some of his songs before.
Got you.
Yeah.
When did you move to LA?
2019.
Why did you move to LA?
Just to further my career for real, because it wasn't no space. It's no media space in the DMV, right? Like,
Okay.
excuse me, as far as like the radio, you can be on the radio in the DMV, but it's also hard to get on the radio. Like I applied to every single station in DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and outside of that, New York, whatever. But it was just hard. So I'm like, yo, I gotta move to LA and try to figure this out. So
You figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I want to go back though, because I never really, we feel like whenever we out, we shoot the shit and we joke around, but I never really like understood how, just seriously you were taking this until this last, well, before that, but this last thing, which we'll get into. But when, like, I think he asked it, but how did you really know, like, this is what I want to do? You know what I mean? Like, who were you looking up to? Like, what kind of really got you going in it? I know you went to school, you're like, I'd be a part of something, but what was your calling of like, nah, I want to be nice at this?
Yeah, at first I was doing it for fun, like, you know what I'm saying? But like the people I looked up to when I was younger, I would get home every day, watch 106 in Park. Like, shout out to AJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And then for me, it was like more so like radio people, like Big Ticket in the DMV. It was like Easy Street. It was like them type of guys that I looked up to. I'm like, oh yeah, that's dope. But it was mainly between Big Ticket and AJ from 106 in Park. I'm like, yo, that's dope. Like I was just heavily influenced by like the Rap City, the 106 in Park, like all of that. And I just was like, well, shoot, I like talking to artists. I feel like people as fans as music, because I'm a fan myself, you want to ask the questions that like people really want to know. And sometimes people don't get the chance to ask their favorite artists like, yo, like, what is this or what is that? Or how did you come up with this song? Or what was the reason behind this sample kind of thing? So like that's just my whole mindset. I just ran with it for real.
Yeah.
So what's been your favorite interview interviews so far? Like who's been like this person? Like I'm happy I interviewed this person.
I don't know, man. I really hate that question because I really don't. I don't know. I feel like my answer changes, but favorite interview? Oh man, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out what was the last answer I gave somebody because that's always a question.
People always ask, what was your
Yeah.
favorite? Who's
Well,
like the biggest person?
the biggest?
Yeah.
Biggest artist, biggest entertainer.
Well, let me ask you this.
I don't know.
Or go. Because I'm gonna switch it up, but
The big? I don't know. Like I interviewed a lot of people.
nigga, who's the biggest?
To you, I'm saying not to the world. Who's
That
the
I was
biggest
like,
to you?
okay, yeah, I interviewed this person and I feel like that was tight.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just kidding, guys. He hasn't interviewed any. He's actually not an interviewer.
Yeah, I don't.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
But okay, so that's what I guess is gonna lead me here. Like, what? How do you feel about now? I guess I'm assuming when you came to the game, it was like I'm gonna be like a radio personality, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I feel like the game is less radio, or at least I thought it was less radio, and now it's just becoming like this thing of like podcaster slash content. It's just an all encompassing thing of like, it's like this different world. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell him all the time, like, even now, like, I don't want to be known as like being in the media. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I prefer the idea of just being a creator. You know what I mean? Whatever form that may show up in. And so for you, like, how do you kind of see the industry? Is it radio personality versus podcaster versus content creator, or is it all just one big conglomerate? Like, what do you think it is?
I don't know. I feel like it's still different levels at the end of the day. But like, I always wanted to be a radio personality at first, but as I mentioned, it was hard to get on the radio. It's still hard to get on the radio.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard for. I wouldn't even say it's hard to get on like a online platform, right? Like you got like I don't even want to name drop platforms, but you got all these different platforms, and then you have like influencers.
I don't know why I was thinking Hollywood Unlocked. That was the first one I was on my mind.
Okay, yeah. So you got that, and you have like, you know what I'm saying? You got like the neighborhood talks, you got Shade Room, you got Too Cool to Blog, or whatever.
Suburban.
complex. Like you got Suburban.
Thank you.
But I just feel like
have some decorum, bro. Be demure. Like, what's going on?
yo, I cannot stand that word. But I don't know. I just feel like now we in an era where anybody can just wake up one day and like you can be famous or whatever you want to call it, because you got all these TikTokers.
Yeah.
Everybody, I feel like you can have the chance to interview like your favorite artist, and
Yeah.
some people just ask the dumbest shit
They do.
and don't even have no journalistic skills or none of that.
Do you think so? Like, cause I feel like you watch basketball.
Somewhat.
So like when you, or I know Wendell's played, I've played. When you play basketball, you could see a player and be like, okay, this is a real. Or you looking at Kobe's footwork as a player, right? And like he's nice.
Yeah.
Versus you might see somebody that's just playing at 24. For you, do you look at like radio and be like, no, this nigga's nice, versus like somebody that's just on Suburban, you're like, nah, this nigga just talking. Is that how you look at it in your mind? Like, is that how you judging it?
Nah, for sure. I feel like it's some people that just doing it. Well, I mean, going back to what you just said, some people just do it just for like the fun of it.
Yeah.
Then you really got people that really went to school for it, that
Yep.
have a degree in mass comm or like broadcast and
Do
all
you?
of that. Well, my degree is in communication studies.
Okay.
So I mean, it's kind of
Same.
the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
But like I know people who have a degree in them things and nowhere near touching a mic, nowhere near on the news or radio, or
Really?
whatever you want to call it. So when I look at people that do certain things, I'm like, okay, damn, that's cool. But like, you really got people out here that really are trying to be in that lane.
But is that lane? I personally, as I look at like big companies, I don't know if that lane is necessarily the way to go. And I'll tell you why, because I look at like Sirius XM, right? Which obviously you just became a part of. But when I look at the moves they're making, they are signing the Alexandria Coopers, and they're signing people who are just internet heads versus like the people who went and got the degrees. So I feel like the industry is going more to a place of like the people who got the platforms. Like that's where it's going.
Yeah.
So what is the advantage of even like why should I go get a degree if that's the case?
Well, I mean, a degree is something that nobody can take from you, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I got a degree, but I'm not really using my degree.
Yeah,
to a
that's,
certain
tough,
extent.
yeah, that's a tough thing. I got
But
one
like,
too. And this,
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking that shit from me. Like I literally just put it in my crib on the wall, like not even in a desk or office. I'm like, let me put this joint up.
Yeah.
Like it's been framed since
Yeah.
I graduated. But at the same time, like to your point, and I said this before because I think Nyla said this, Nyla Simone. Shout out to Nyla. She
Shout
was
out
like,
Nyla.
like people ask her all the time, how do you get in this lane or whatever? And she said something about you have to have your own platform. And I really agree because once I started getting my own platform, like that's when people start to come along and see you.
Yeah.
Then you can have a platform and you get with these companies and they might think you too big
Yeah.
kind of thing.
What you mean? Oh, well, go.
Yeah, like I've been in situations before when I worked at companies where they thought like, oh, I feel like he working on his personal brand outside of this brand.
Oh,
And
for
I'm like,
sure.
well, at the same time, I'm still with the company, but everybody has outside things outside of your 9 to 5.
Yes.
So
100%.
You have to.
Yeah, let's not take that away and just know that I'm still gonna
Yeah. They want you to go home and like don't work on that, just sleep and be normal. Like, nigga, no, I'm building an empire.
No, they want you to rely on them.
right,
Yeah.
right,
They're
right.
saying so if they pull a plug or you trying to make some level of negotiations, like you said, it's more so in their favor opposed to yours. So that's a lot of times. With that being said, do you believe it's still a lot of money in radio?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just a rookie in the radio game right now, but I feel like it is because people still listen to the radio. You still got,
Yeah.
especially like Sirius XM. That's in everybody's car. It comes with your car for the first 3 months,
Yeah.
so you already prone to have that in there. Now I feel like people still go to the radio as far as ads and stuff like that. 100% like online is where everybody want to go because you want your stuff to go
For
viral.
sure.
Yeah.
Cause like back then, like when we were like young bulls growing up, like you would first hear something on the radio.
When y'all was, I'm still a young bull.
Well, I mean, I'm still a
Yeah.
young bull too, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still like,
Okay.
still.
You associated with him, so now I'm like, I'm a
How old are you?
28.
Okay, all right,
How old are you?
32.
Okay, you right there.
Yeah.
You right in between. You right in
Yeah,
between.
yeah,
You right in
yeah.
between. Yeah, middle child.
I love being in my 30s, man. Best time of my life.
They say you make the most money. No, you make the most money in like your 50s, late
40.
early 50s to like, nah.
They say
you're
you
wrong.
touch your first $1 million around 40.
That's not true. It's late. It's late 50s, early 60s. You probably touch your first million at whatever the fuck, 29, whatever. But the rest of us,
That number's
the
gonna
rest of
be-
us normal folk.
That's changing though. It's gonna go down.
The number?
Yeah, I think it's gonna go to
People
like
making money
late
at a rapid
30s.
rate now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the young bulls getting to it.
They are.
I'm trying to get to it. Give me something.
I'm trying to see my belly.
Okay. So talk to me about, well, because I want to go back on what you were saying as far as is there money in radio? I think so because it's legacy, but I think it's dying, which is, we'll go.
We were having a conversation, and I was telling him like the average person in radio makes about, you know what I'm saying, that's at a decent brand, makes about $150,000 a year. Do you believe that to be true?
I guess it just depends on the station, or it depends on that personality.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I ain't pocket watching nobody. Just on top of my head, let's think about the Breakfast Club, right? Pretty sure.
What is,
I'm pretty sure between them three,
they're making
they're making,
big money.
what do you
They're
think
making way
DJ Head is making? DJ Head, I love you.
I seen Head last night at the crowd. Well, I never like really met Head, but I seen him at
For
the
real?
big
That's
show.
my guy. I got to introduce you to him.
Seen him at the big
Y'all
show.
both got big heads, bro. What the fuck?
LOL.
Oh,
Right.
Paul, I said Paul. I said Paul.
Just in front
When
of
you
the
said
world.
earlier today, you was like, what'd you say? The shiniest head? What'd you say? The biggest head that you know or some shit like that? What'd you say earlier?
Oh, like your favorite boy guy?
Yeah, I was like, I wonder how DJ Head got to say. Because DJ Head ball, right?
Just
You rock
here's
yours, though.
Here's what you said.
You rock yours. Okay, all right, my
Here's
bad.
what
my
you
bad.
said.
Go.
Like you said,
All right,
you talk
well,
about
you know what I'm
DJ.
saying? Shout out to DJ Head.
What do you
but
think he's making?
I don't know.
At a radio station.
I feel like he got to be making at least 6 figures for sure.
Yes.
Like him and Gina got to be making.
Both of them?
This is what I tell you. I'm telling you, it's there.
I was just with Gina last night. She had that glow, though. She probably
Did you ask her?
I didn't. Nah, come on.
Yeah, but like
I
that's
should
what I was
have.
telling him. Like if somebody like Big Boy making $5 million, you know what I'm saying? At $5 million, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do, you get I'm saying a mid-level personality, you get close to, you know what I'm saying?
But Big Boy also been on the radio forever.
Legacy. That's like he damn near Stephen A. Smith.
But also he's syndicated though. Like I feel like the syndication is different than if I'm just on Power 106 and
What does syndicated mean?
syndicated meaning like not only do you hear me on Real 92.3, you hear me in Miami, you hear me in New
All
York,
over the country.
you hear me
Yeah.
all over.
So you're not local.
Not just local.
Not just local. Like Breakfast Club isn't just local. That's why they
It's everywhere.
That's why they can go back.
Yeah, they
with that.
syndicated. Same with Steve Harvey and
right.
We need like suburban Miami then. We fucking up.
you know, we talked about it, you know what I'm saying? We'll eventually belly back.
That's sick. So how do you go to get syndicated then? Well, okay, let me talk about your deal. You are fresh on Sirius, right? I think that's something we could clap about.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's
Love
huge.
it,
That's
love it,
huge.
love
That's
it,
huge.
love it.
Is this your first like radio deal?
Yeah, bro.
How did it come about? Talk about. You're so humble, bro. Get out that humble bag.
I mean, I
man.
feel like I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. I don't think it would hit me until I don't know when this joint going to air because I go on air tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I've been trying to get on the radio for the longest time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, started from college, was trying to be a part of an organization, which I was about to be a part of a fraternity, but I dropped. And they wanted me to stop doing the radio show.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do it because I'm like, yo, like, I like this. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like, this
Like I
my
started
thing.
doing interviews or whatever, and they called me out on the probate, all that extra stuff. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the frat.
Who? What?
Like what frat was I supposed to be in?
Kappa?
Alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could not see myself as no Kappa. Shout out to all the
Nah, you definitely give Alpha. For sure. Well, you give it a Q too, though. I can see the Q.
Oh, that's the dark skin like thing.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Hey.
yeah,
That shit, yeah.
Nah,
You
I
wanna
mean,
do
I feel
that?
like everybody.
You don't want to do that Kappa
dark skinned
stroll?
dudes?
You don't want to do that Kappa stroll?
Nah, not at all.
I could have been a Kappa. I wanted to be a
I
Kappa. They was
ain't
hating
gonna-
on me.
You
Pretty
look
boy
like that's
swag.
what you would have
You
been.
definitely look like you would have been a Kappa.
Wendell would have been an
would've been a
AKA.
Huh?
Huh?
You would have been. No.
AKA.
They do got some beautiful AKAs.
They do.
They do got some beautiful AKA.
AKA is the baddest, I think.
No, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
better?
It depends. It's schools. They got some deltas.
It depends on the schools. And some Deltas is fire.
Deltas,
too.
Yeah, they
is,
got
Deltas
some-
is what, blue? What
No,
the-
red.
That's red.
They red and black.
Zetas is blue.
Yeah.
AKAs was the pink and gold, right?
Pink and green.
Pink and green, I mean.
Yeah.
Spellman, AKAs is bad. Jesus Christ.
The deltas is
Different.
And depending on what school you go to, they got some.
So is Delta at your school?
It was a mix.
It was a like at our school, Alphas was like not good at our school, at Morehouse. But then at DC, I think Alphas was popping in DC. I think, or at Howard.
Yeah, it just depends on the
Yeah,
school.
but that's
Yeah.
depending on the school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends on the
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So who's the popping dude fraternity at your school?
It was a mix between the Qs and Alphas. They was the
Damn, Kappas was weak out there.
Kappas had a you know what I'm saying, a little of a say, but it was more Alphas and Qs.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to it then. So, how did you get in? Like, who did you talk to? How did you leverage it? Like, how did you make it happen?
You?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, like I said, I applied to like every radio station, right, that you can think of. Every station in DC. I applied to Power 105.9, which is Breakfast Club is on there. Power 106, 92.3. I'd apply to shit in Atlanta, shit in Miami, shit in Phoenix.
Oh, you was going like that.
Yeah, I even met with some of these like big people, right? Like I used to hit up the PD of Real Not what's it called? What did I just say? Real 92.3.
Real 92, yeah.
I used to hit up the PD. The PD at Power 105. I hit them up. The PD at Hot 97. I hit them up. But I mean, everything just to be about timing. And then like the person that got me this gig, shout out to Dion. Dion been on Sirius since like maybe like 15, 20 years or whatever. But like I used to pitch like myself to him like for a minute. So when you try to get on the radio, you gotta do an air check. Air check is like a on-air demo, but it's just how to see how you sound on the radio, right?
Okay.
It's like a pilot episode.
Yeah, so like you would say, "Yo, what's up? Like this your favorite ballhead guy, Buzy Baker. I'm over here on suburban LA. Boom, boom, woo. I'm about to go to Coachella. I'm excited to see this artist. She go by the name of Victoria Monet. Boom, woo. Play her song. Cool. So they want to see how can you engage and keep somebody interested in listening to you
Mm.
and like how you sound and all that tight knit. So I mean, I did like hella air checks throughout like my lifespan,
Yeah.
and if I go back, I can hear the difference. But I
Yeah.
did an air check in April, and bro said like this was it.
Oh, that's big.
How do you know? Like, what? So I'm still confused as to like what makes a good. Because to me, I really hate even like you think about news like today in Augusta there was a shooting at 5. Like I think that is like robotic, and I hate it. I don't even
Right.
like sit. You guys when we structuring a show, this show like it's uncomfortable for me to do. Granted, it may be what is needed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
uncomfortable for me, but what goes into just being a good? Because it just seems like you're reading scripts to me. That's how I feel, but maybe that's not true, you know?
I mean, some people do read scripts, but I mean, you still have to. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all knew what y'all was going to talk about before I came here, right?
You'd be surprised.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that you have something.
I have ideas, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
we-
for
yeah,
sure.
So
for
you
sure.
had them ideas. You can either pinpoint it down, put it in your notes,
Yeah.
blase. For sure, you shouldn't sit here and be like, I'm about to read a whole script. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then, to your point, you're gonna sound robotic, and nobody wants to hear like you reading the script.
100%.
But my whole thing is like with the radio, you want to be able to act like you talking to one person.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and think like you talking to they, them, all of that. I'm
Mm,
talking to you. Like
okay.
I'm on the radio and I can't even give you an example right now, but like I'm just saying you.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Like you're the
And
only person in the room and we're having a conversation.
you in a car, you vibing, you like, oh yeah, I hear Buzy on the radio. He talking about this, and he let me know that this just happened. Like he let me know like Money Long about to get a divorce. Like this that
Got
kind
Yeah,
of
it.
thing.
really keep you engaged.
Yeah.
I know you said that you went to and did a lot of pilots or went and tried to interview with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
At any time, did you get discouraged, or if you didn't, you know what I'm saying? So you say you
Man,
did. Talk to me about that.
hell yeah. The radio, I put all that behind me. Like literally, I put all that behind me. I came out here, I said, you know what? I already have an online presence. Like, let me just body this.
Yeah.
And then excuse me, I was like, keep building like my platform, like just the whole Buzy Baker thing, regardless of what I'm posting, and me just getting on Twitter popping shit, or like just me posting different interviews, or me just hanging out with somebody, just me being authentically myself. Because
Yeah.
everybody wants to see you being yourself at the end of the day. Like
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
might say, like, oh yeah, you lashing out, you doing this, you doing that, whatever, whatever. But at the same time, like, show all sides of yourself, bro. Like everybody shit got some type of stink to it. You know
Nah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right.
Except for me, but you know.
I mean, you say that, but um,
All right, let me ask a question. So what's your show going to be like? Like, is it just you talking? Is it you with a co-host? Are you going to be doing certain segments? What are you actually doing?
it's just me, myself, and I. That's what Beyonce said.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, it's just me like talking about, pop culture,
Mhm.
maybe probably talking about I might could mention I was on Suburban, like I was on the podcast,
Hey.
like
Yeah.
talking, or what I'm saying. I went to Big Sean thing yesterday, just like sharing like that lifestyle of like me being in LA, and then you don't know who is actually listening to you.
For sure.
And just sharing that experience, and of course like is music driven. So like right now my show is every Sunday, and then I'm filling in for whoever I need to fill into
Gotcha.
on the Heat. Like on
Okay.
Monday I'm
Okay, so
filling
you're
in.
on the Heat.
Yeah,
All right.
on channel 46.
Yeah.
So I'm filling in for Mina Say What on Monday, which I feel like is kind of big because she's been on the radio forever.
Mhm.
Yep.
And it's like, it's a holiday on Monday, but I'm the rookie, so I gotta fill in. And
Nah, it's-
that's some big shoes to
That
fill. That's
is.
like a nighttime slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an evening slot.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
will you be interviewing people as well or no?
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are we hearing your radio voice right now? Is this your radio voice?
Yeah, I talk how like I sound like on the radio for sure. I
Okay.
don't have like no radio voice. I had to like figure that out.
You
Nah,
got
that's-
a jingle to go along with your show?
Nah, not right now. I think it's just the whole like your favorite boyhead guy. That's
Got it.
something I just
Scotty,
Yeah.
make him a jingle.
Make him a jingle
Yeah.
right now.
like on some Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
shit.
just over
Yeah,
time.
over
Because I was finna
overtime.
freestyle just now.
Yeah.
I was finna give you one.
Go ahead.
Wait, no.
Go ahead, yeah.
No. What you think about Big Sean album?
I like it.
What do you like about it?
That was trash.
For real?
Not trash.
Why you think it was
I
trash?
use trash a lot, and people don't like that. But I don't think it was trash. I think it was good. But I think for right now, like we needed more than just good from Big Sean. Like we needed some shit.
What did you want from him?
I wanted to just feel good. Like he has a couple tracks on there. Don't get me wrong, but like it wasn't. It's Big Sean. Like damn near give me Dark Sky Paradise, which is hard to recreate. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. I just see him like he pushed his album back, then he's online crying and shit. It's just like that's not the energy right now, bro. Give me step on niggas. Like it's grind time. At least maybe that's where I'm at in my life, and so maybe it's not
I feel
resonating
that.
with me. It was just very like soft, damn near. You know?
I mean, I feel like Big Sean, I wouldn't say Big Sean is emotional. I feel like Big Sean is very like,
He's definitely emotional.
I feel like he's expressive. I'm gonna say that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
okay.
nigga's emotional,
Like-
which is cool.
Like,
I know a lot of Detroit niggas like him though.
yeah, I could say that he's expressive. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like,
No, not at all.
like I had conversations with Big Sean and I get that from him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I get that from this album. That's why it's like 4 different parts of the album.
Okay.
And that's
Mm.
why it's like 4 different skits. I can't think of it right now, but like he opens up like it's like a whole story or whatever.
Okay.
But to your point with the whole live thing, I think just because the internet got to that boy head when it came to the Kendrick and the Cole
Yeah.
and the Drake conversation, and he kept pushing it back and back.
Which was
and,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a solid body of work.
I do. I think it was solid, but that's my beef. Like I don't want it. It's Big Sean. I'm giving him his respect to say like, dog, you went from nigga one of the Mount Rushmores to like, I need you to be on that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even necessarily feel it. I probably got to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it once, but you
Oh
know.
yeah, you gotta listen. You can't judge the album off of one spin.
Nah. you
No, it's
can't.
2024, bro. We not hot. And I've also been that type. It's like food. If I could bite something, I know this is not good. It's
Mr. One
just
Taco guy, one bite taco guy.
yeah, it's just a different way of digesting something. I don't think you need to sit like we're not in those days where I need to sit with it. It's like yo, shit is hot or it's not.
But this is why music keep like coming in and out because people just put it on and that's it. Like I feel like you have to. I don't know. I
Take it
still gotta
in.
like
Yeah.
spin some shit. Like,
Really?
but also I say this like the females got the game on lock. Like Big Lotto's album,
Lotto.
Yeah.
the Lotto album was fire.
Nah, they killing it.
It's so crazy because like Lotto, except Glorilla. I don't like Glorilla. I'm adamant about that.
Get it
But
low.
Lotto,
Yeah, bro.
when I'm in the whip and her shit come on, usually I skip a female. Her shit I let it ride for at least 45 seconds. Like Lotto's hard. She's that hard to where
she
you
is.
could like damn near sing her shit, which is crazy.
So, what's your favorite artist right now to listen to?
Right now, I'm not that big on like the female rap, but like I said, like I love Lotto's new album. Like Sugar Honey Iced Tea Brokey, that's my shit.
Mhm.
Cause I feel like it's a lot of brokies. Who else I be bumping like right now? I mean, I'm an R&B guy, so like I still bump like the Brent Fayez. I still bump
Brent
like,
Hart.
Summer Walker, like a SZA kind of thing. Like I don't like rap right now. As far as like the dudes, like nobody's dropping like heat.
Nobody.
You think who has some heat? Somebody asked me today. Craig was like, "Yo, what's the hottest album that dropped this year?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Who dropped me?
The biggest thing that happened this year for guys in rap was the Kendrick Drake thing, but
Don't get me started
but I'm
on
saying
that.
wasn't nothing real.
I mean, Drake been dropping some hard shit, but that's Drake. He always drop hard shit. I feel like Drake always drop hard shit. Which you don't like Drake?
Oh no, I'm a Drake fan and a
Okay,
Kendrick
okay,
fan.
Yeah. I'm a fan of both of them, but I just think that beef let a little air out of Drake for me.
Temporarily.
Really?
Temporarily, yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why? How? Where? Did you hear
Because he
Family
is-
Matters?
But no, because like you said, he is a Mount Rushmore. Like you said, and you going against another Mount Rushmore.
Mm.
I expected it to.
What do you? Well, okay, hold on. Now I'm finna get passionate. You don't think he held his weight?
Do you think he won?
Kinda. Yeah, I do.
You think Drake won?
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm not going to play these games
Why not?
because
Everyone else said he didn't.
no because you know what I'm saying.
Or let me ask you this: what didn't he win?
The music battle. Because at the end of the
Because
day,
he didn't have the most popular song. That's what I think he lost. He didn't have the most popular song.
he didn't have a comeback neither.
I think Family Matters was probably one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. 100%.
I'm I'm gonna lean to the professional here. What do you think?
I mean, I don't think Drake won.
Not close.
What? And I would ask you, why didn't he win? Like, what about him? Like, how did he lose?
I would honestly say, like, to the matter of fact, like, we just speaking on music, right? We not speaking.
Yeah, just music.
We
just
not
music.
speaking of everybody on this hate Drake.
No,
wave right now.
No, Drake
That's
Drake
for
is
sure.
all time
Yeah,
great. So
like-
we're not doing that.
Well, you say he got you like you don't respect him as much.
That's not what I said. I said he let a little air out for the time being.
So you lost a little bit of respect for the time being.
No, I didn't lose respect. That you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm
So-
saying, me just putting on the Drake album right now, I'm just not into it right now.
I'm still bumping the Drake.
I'm
album.
still bumping Drake.
I'm looking at that computer right now. Drake faces right here on that Spotify mix.
Yeah, no, Drake's still a monster, but
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. How's
know.
it a butt? Did you listen to Family Matters? We didn't even
I
gotta do it.
did.
We and nothing.
No, 5 minutes. I didn't say it wasn't good. I just felt like it's just like sports, right? When whoever wins the Super Bowl, that don't mean the next year or you know what I'm saying, the other time somebody else don't have the opportunity to fight themselves back. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a chance to fight himself back by continuing to put out music and continue to do that. But right now, it's just a little air let out. I'm a Niner fan. We lost the Super Bowl last year. It let a little air out of me from my Niners.
No, it
I'm
didn't.
still a Niner
it
fan.
No,
and
it,
I'm still,
no, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he's capping right now. No, it didn't.
No, it did.
It ain't letting nothing out right now.
It did.
Come on, man.
But I'm hoping this year we can, you know what I'm saying, fight back. And that's the same thing. I'm just looking for Drake to start fighting back.
He's been fighting back though. That's my point. He
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
Family Matters and niggas act like he didn't drop that. And that's where I get a little just like, are y'all listening to this? But niggas is like, I get it. The wop, wop, wop. But we a LA platform. I can't do it. I know people that know Kendrick. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't say what I really want to say.
Say,
I can't.
It's
Yeah.
a safe space.
It's not. I can't. I've thought about this deeply and I have a lot to say, but I just can't.
Yeah, I have a lot to say too, and I just feel like Drake didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know you are a diehard, passionate Drake fan. I've been I know
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Oh
but
no,
I'll go for
it's true. I
Why is that
know
true?
you.
You don't know. You don't know.
Oh yes,
you
I
don't
do.
know what I bump.
Like I said,
Like
yes,
this
you
nigga do not know what I bump.
You
right
don't
now.
know me. Even before this rap beef, you are a huge.
I think
Drake
Drake's
fan.
the greatest artist of all time. Yes, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So
Okay, yeah.
you just said I don't know you. I do. I'm showing you.
I just look at a nigga win against 7 different dudes, and we acting as if that didn't take place, which is where I just get a little confused. That's it.
This just like talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a sports guy. Like Allen Iverson had to go up against Shaq, Kobe, all that, but he still lost. I don't care what happened. He lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the same here. No matter what you have to go up against,
So
lost.
when KD went to the Warriors, you didn't kind of look at that like,
I like winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just,
So you okay?
I'm
I
just-
guess, I
I'm
guess
just-
you do anything to win,
He just wanted a ring. Like
Who?
at that point, KD.
yeah, I'm a
right?
fan
But
of
you,
winning.
So when he went to the Warriors, you didn't lose no respect for KD.
I'm a fan of
It
winning.
didn't let any air out of your back.
I am a-
You didn't let no air out of your
at
water
all.
balloon.
I am a fan of winning.
See, yeah.
You know me. I like winning. I like winning.
But that's- you the type of dude, you don't like, you have this, the competitive spirit is not there to say like, you know what, I'm not gonna cheat to get ahead.
Cheat. I didn't see cheat. It was part of the rules. The league allowed it to happen. It wasn't like they did something that got them written up.
Mm.
It's all a part of, you know what I'm saying, how things laid out.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Mhm.
but I'm a fan of winning. I like to see winners. You know what I'm saying? I like winning myself.
So then why are you still a fan of the 49ers? They just lost.
We did. You know what I'm saying?
So why are you still a fan? Because
What's the
you're
chance?
not a fan of just a pure winner.
No,
you
no,
have
no. Just like I told you, it let a little air out for me. You don't believe that, but it did. You know what I'm saying? But the great thing, I'm trying to hope they fight back, just like I'm hoping Drake. did.
So to our favorite baldhead guy, what are you most excited about and going on the radio tomorrow? Like what part gets guys that is the thing that's gonna not let you sleep tonight? What are you most excited about?
I don't know. I just want to see like when people hear like what they gonna think,
Mhm.
like kind of thing.
the feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I don't think like people gonna give me like feedback. I don't know. Like, I feel like only people that are in my lane might give me like the feedback, but like my
Okay.
friends going to them, it's like,
This
damn
is
nigga, like
yeah, you made it.
you made it. You sound good to me, but to me, when I listen to it, I might be like, all right, bro, I should have
Yeah.
switched
Yeah.
it up because my manager's still gonna hear it and he might still give me some notes. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because
Now,
it is my first show.
are you gonna be playing music?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick your own music?
Nah, so Sirius already got the music queued up.
Do you know what it is?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you could like prep for it in between and hype songs up, all that, right?
Yeah. Sirius played like a lot of Money Long, a lot of Glorilla, Big Glow. Shout out to
Yeah.
Glow.
Yeah.
Money
Um,
back. What is that? Yo Gotti spinning that bag.
um,
That payola.
they just started playing Big Lotto. Um, a lot of what's his name, Jordan on the Tunje, the Kaylani record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like that type of thing, and like a couple little throwbacks. But
Are you nervous at all?
mm,
Feel like you ready?
yeah, bro. You know, Meek Mill said I used to pray for times like this.
Yeah,
Nice.
nah.
Nice.
But that's dope. That's dope to see that you find after all of this, you come here. How most people come here, they don't get the opportunity. What do you believe was different from you than other people? Because a lot of people do come here. I want to be on the radio. I want to follow my dreams. I want to, and they get sidetracked for some reason. Like when I asked you earlier, did you get discouraged? What stopped you from getting sidetracked?
I mean, I've been in LA so crazy. I'm about to be in LA for 5 years, like in a couple of days. So like all this is like kind of crazy.
Mm.
But I mean, I had my ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't had like, moments where I didn't lost 2 jobs since being in LA. Like was without a job for 8 months trying to figure out, damn, bro, like how you about to survive in LA? Like I'm just a dude from the DMV, came out here with no family, no friends, came out here, made whatever. I wouldn't even call everybody friends. I just know people.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, it's no friends out here.
you feel me? But yeah, I don't know. Like to me, it's just like, yo, I came here for a reason, right? And
Mhm.
one of my homies, he made a post on Instagram probably like a week ago. And was like, people come to Hollywood and they get lost in the mix,
They
right?
do.
Yeah.
Because to your point, like I'm outside and you be outside to a certain extent, but you're not as outside as me. And I can be outside as much as I be outside
Mm.
and still just be outside and not be focused. Like you can just see me all the time. Oh yeah, Baker, yeah, shot, woo woo. But guess what? Like I'm getting to the bag at the end of the day. Like I know I gotta go back home and yo, it's time to go to work. So I just feel like I didn't watch people get lost in coming out here as a transplant
Yeah.
Mhm.
because it's just a fast life. It's the beaches, it's the clubs, it's the dating, it's all of that. It could be the drugs or whatever you want.
Yeah. Nah, it's a lot here.
Yeah.
I
So
tell people the difference between other places and here, when you get here, everything is on steroids. You can
yeah,
get it at another level.
yeah.
Yeah, but nah, that's dope that you didn't allow yourself to get sidetracked. So what is the biggest thing you're excited about for tomorrow?
The biggest thing I think like for me is just like what's next as far as, open up the next doors. Cause this the first show, solid first show of like how many other shows and how long I'm about to do that. But I think for me, I just know like just being with this big company with Sirius XM,
Mm-hmm.
coming from like working at a brand like Ebony, which is legacy, or coming from the shade
Right.
room, like, yeah, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the opportunity for both of them companies I work with because I feel
Yep.
like if it wasn't for Shade Room, I wouldn't even be right here. Um, but with them, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Like it's really just a whole different feel. Cause like I said, I never touched radio. Like I touched the online, I got the online presence, so I just gotta bring that to radio and just help them, elevate that.
Well,
What's going to determine like the success? Is it like just how many people are listening, or how do they know like okay, this is successful?
I don't know. I feel like, radio is definitely about numbers. I feel like let me take that back. Everything is about numbers.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
online is about numbers.
Everything.
Cause when I was at Shade Room, it was about numbers. Like if we didn't get like 1 million views on something, it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
they have so many followers, you
Mhm.
have to at least get 1 million. Cause I
Mm.
mean, you got when I was there, they had 20 million followers or 21. I think right now they got like almost 30 or whatever they got. But I know with radio, they go by like the listeners. Who is listening? Who is your demographic? Like 18 to 35, male, female, whatever. I think that's how they determine that. Cause
You got to garner attention. Damn,
yeah,
that's a lot of pressure, bro.
it is.
And you send. I feel like, bro, I do not listen to radio. Like, there's just no
I do. I listen to a lot of radio.
really.
I do, especially as I'm prepping in the morning. Getting, you know what I'm saying, getting the kids off to school and doing things of that nature. I'm definitely listening to, you know what I'm saying, switching back and forth through stations.
What station are you listening to?
I'm looking at Power 106, 102.3.
Who like specific like names?
Big Boy, I listen to him in the morning. I listen to Steve
Really?
Harvey and them in the morning. I like the prank phone calls. They were
Yeah.
like Power 106.
I hate the prank phone calls.
Huh?
I hate the prank phone.
Oh, I love prank
I want to
phone
bring them
calls.
to the show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the prank phone calls are dope. Bro.
I think we should do prank phone calls. That'd be funny as hell.
Yes, but you know what I'm saying, I like listening to radio, especially if, like you said, because I think the tough thing that happens when, like you said, you probably listen to your own playlist, you get stuck in your playlist, and sometimes radio just pop out a new song that you may have not heard and give you a chance, like, oh, let me go listen to what they just put out.
But it's less about the music, right? So like I don't listen to radio per se, but I feel like I still consume the same type. Like I watch Anton Daniels every morning, you know what I'm saying? And it's like
Yeah.
radio for me. I just don't necessarily listen to it on that apparatus, I guess. But it's the same
Yeah,
concept,
it's just,
you know?
Yeah,
basically the same thing.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Can radio, do you think there could be a radio show where it's just, 'cause I see podcasts where it's just like you just interview people. Do you think a radio could do that, or you have to talk about the news and curate music? Or can it just be a show where it's just interview people? I don't even know if that's a thing or
Depends
not.
on the subject
I
matter. They
mean,
got that
yeah.
already.
I mean, I feel like, isn't that what Head and Gina is doing? They playing music.
I don't listen to the radio. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't.
I
heard
feel
of it.
like.
I watch it on YouTube,
Yeah,
but I assume I don't know.
Well, actually,
about radio.
I feel like they must play music because Head definitely played the new Big Sean joint yesterday because Big Sean reposted it. So I guess they would be playing music. But it goes back to the what's that podcast that they just put on? Call Me Daddy. Like, she ain't playing music.
Oh, call her daddy.
You're
yeah.
right. She's not.
Yeah. So
You're
like
right.
you do got or
Bro.
Howard Stern don't play.
You are
music, do he?
smart
He don't play music.
boy.
You know what I'm saying?
this is, you can tell this is a lane.
I'm
Yeah, they don't play music.
shine your head, man. You're smart, man.
Yeah, so every I don't know, you got more talkers on some stations for real.
Cause I like black radio is just like music and then drama, I guess. But like, what is not? Like, what if like country? Like, what do they do? It's just same shit, just different subject matters.
Yeah, they still talking. They still gotta let you know like what's going on with Keith Urban or whoever.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
No,
Swift.
yeah, they got to keep you in the know. So you know what I'm saying, I'm taking that at some point. You may get a little music.
If a radio station came and was like, "Yo, we want to pick up this show," you'd be for that?
Yeah, depending on, you know what I'm saying, depending on how or how much of our time it would take to do it.
200 a year every day, every morning.
We're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
It wouldn't even be too big of a conversation. We'll be doing it.
They did that to Brown Paper Bag.
Brown bag, yeah, they.
Brad Bag, yeah.
Brown Bag
then
podcast,
they were on
yeah.
Power 106.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they brought that to us, we'll definitely, we're not just entertaining it. We're going down that road.
But radio is, I guess. I feel
Yeah.
At
I
the
don't-
end of the day, it's if they have advertisers. If they got advertisers, then there's viability there. That's all there is. So radio's still alive.
No, it is.
Is it alive? The culture's not there though. Do we agree with that or no? We think the culture is there.
No, it's still
No.
because it's
You think
still
it's there?
Yeah.
Culture's still there. Power 106 is huge. Still.
I'm
Just a
out. I'm
different,
tapped
just a
out.
different demographic.
Got it.
Yeah, it just depends. Cause like look at the interviews that go on the blogs, right? They make sure they post every single thing that Breakfast Club do.
Yeah.
They
They
do.
make sure they post Big Boy.
They
They
do.
make sure they post Angela Yee.
Yep.
So it just really depends on who you getting.
Nah.
But I guess you're right though, because to me when I see like a fuck shade room, not fuck shade room, but when I see a Breakfast Club,
Mhm.
I'm looking at the clip. But to me, my brain registers that as the YouTube.
Right.
But I'm not even thinking about, oh, this is also being played on radio. And I get that's what my brain misses.
Yeah.
I'm not
But-
even thinking about that as a
yeah.
channel. You know
And
what I'm
most
saying?
of the audience is on radio, by
Right.
the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the great
I'm
thing is, like you
wow.
said, they just learned to do what they're doing and just put cameras in there.
That's all. That's all they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's somebody somewhere that like don't watch YouTube, don't listen to radio, but like they read the editorial version of the interview. Like,
No, some people do. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Like
it-
the what's it like the rolling out Rolling Stone.
yeah,
Excuse me. People still read Essence and they still read Ebony.
yeah. Like I said, just because you're not in that lane or I'm not in that lane, but
Somebody
there's
in there.
somebody,
Somebody's there.
somebody,
Somebody.
and the
it's
coldest
money.
part about it, they selling ads across all that shit.
No, they
Yeah,
do. It's
yeah. They
called
sell
good
it.
business.
That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh.
Somebody.
Okay,
I know.
go.
I know you've been in LA. I'm about to switch gears. So
You good? You good?
Yeah.
We gonna get
I know you've been in LA. You know what I'm saying, for a while now. What's your favorite place to go eat?
Favorite place to go eat. Damn. I was just talking about this because Keith Lee thing. He just came to the DMV and
Yeah.
had everybody like in their bag. Like DMV, we not known as a foodie city. Like
Yeah.
mad.
I tell people we known for brunch. Yeah, they was mad. We do got some like good spots, but I wouldn't
Mhm.
say we like, oh my God, we
Yeah.
foodies. I don't know. I feel like out here, like I could tell somebody where to get some good Thai food. Summer Buffalo. I don't know if y'all heard of that. It's on Melrose.
Summer Buffalo.
Yeah,
Was it Thai food?
Thai food, fire. Got
Okay.
a fire salmon.
So that's
rice.
your go-to place.
Yeah, I like that spot. Yeah,
All right.
I wouldn't say like I'm big on like the soul food out here. I guess it just depends on the vibe. Like
Yeah.
I have like my Jamaican food moments, and I love I keep Bamboo in Leimert Park. Like
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
they
that's
fire
fire.
to me. I used to go to like I had like a lot of stuff. I had We Jamming. I had Stevie's, Annie's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
It's
never,
some good spots.
It is.
Like right now, I could go for Earl's right now on Crenshaw. You ever heard that?
is that the burger spot?
No, it's like a hot dog spot, which is crazy. But it's so good.
I think
you never. I don't
think
think you ever had it.
I think I
I've
seen
never
it.
had Earl's.
It's so fire.
They just sell glizzies.
Yeah, chili dogs. It's so fire. But I'm telling you, like, it's so fire. It's ridiculous. Well, they sell like chili cheese fries too. They sell chili cheese fries too.
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I've never been.
Fire, dog.
Yeah.
So that's like you would recommend somebody just to come.
Yeah.
to
No, it's like if you're like, oh, where should I go eat? Earl's is one of those, and it's not like a fancy restaurant.
Right.
Depends what you want. If you're saying fancy restaurant, I'm not gonna say that. But if you're like, what's a spot that I could go to? It's a classic. Like you think about LA has classic spots like Yee's. You've had Yee's, right?
Nope.
You never had Yee's?
Where's G's?
Chinese on Crenshaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like there's certain spots that like in LA you go to.
Yeah.
Doolin's was an old spot. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Earl's
no,
is like
it's not an old spot. I still fuck with Dude.
That spot not even that good.
Dude, I'm saying Doolin's is trash now. Let's be real.
Maybe I haven't been in a while, but last time I went, I enjoyed Doodles.
Roscoe's, trash. Get rid of them.
It's mid. I wouldn't say
Mid.
trash, but it's mid.
Well, no. One day I was faded, like 3 a.m. we went in there, bro. I was tearing that mess up so bad. But if I'm not faded, I can't do Roscoe's.
Court Cafe got better chicken wings than Roscoe's.
Court Cafe.
Solid.
I don't think I've had it, but for the sake of not liking Roscoe's, yeah, fuck it.
They solid. They got a good little brunch.
No, go ahead.
What's that one spot that be having little tiny wings? What's the it's a wing spot. Chris something?
Chris and Fitz.
Nah. It's like Chris CW Wings or some shit. It's fire.
Oh yeah,
That's fire. Wings and things, fire.
So now that you've been in LA, like you said, you told us your favorite restaurant. What is a place here that you like? If you come to LA, you have to see this or you have to do this.
Like if I tell somebody.
Yeah, if you telling like somebody like, man, what do I got to do when I come to LA? What is the thing that you push them to do?
I don't know. I got a whole list. I send people a list and they be like, damn, bro, you got a whole, like, I literally got a whole list. Brunch spots, food
Notes app?
spots.
You got on your notes app?
Yeah, hookah spots, all that. Like,
Did
no
you
cap.
make the list or just, you like somebody gave you the list? and you
I
added
made the
to it?
list. I'm about to show you. I'm like, what that say?
Yeah, break down the list. Let me see what you got up in there, man.
All right, but LA, what did it say? Oh, here we go. So I got it from like brunch. I even put beauty on there if somebody need to get their beauty things going on. I got the hookah, I got the heights, I got the dispensary,
You got
thrift
dispensaries,
stores,
it's crazy.
good food, bars, clubs, parties. So like, all right, so brunches. I mean, some of these are kind of like, some of these might not even exist no more because Comfort LA, like that don't exist no more.
Yeah, that's out.
My 2 cents, I'm like, that's okay.
Where that's at? I ain't even heard of that.
It's like mid city kind of.
Okay.
It's black on.
You be at the transplant spots though, huh? You feel like or no?
I feel like
The transplant spots?
Yeah.
I've been at a mix of spots though. Like I feel like I've been to more spots than most transplants.
Probably.
Mm.
You be in a mix though, for real. Like you really be in a mix.
I mean, I don't be trying to be like that much in the mix because it's the same people. I be tired of seeing the same dusty people everywhere I go.
It do be the same people. But one thing about you is like I've seen you at like, cause I'm obviously from LA. I've been at some of the LA spots where it's like this is LA centric. Like it's LA people here. And I've seen you, and then I go see you where I'm like, I know the LA niggas is not finna be there. So I've seen you in both settings, which is commendable, you know, because most if you're a transplant, you with the transplants. If you LA native, that's usually how it is, kind of segregated.
Yeah, I mean, like even like me being from the DMV, it's a whole group of people from the DMV that hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm still solid with some of them, but it's just like I'm not at a point where like I'm clicked up with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
just
Trying to
roll
grow.
with, I roll
Yeah.
with whoever I roll with. But like when I first came to LA, you know, shout out to DJ Goofy. Like Goofy was taking me to like LA spots.
Mm-hmm.
So like between him and like Casanova, like I would go to like different LA little spots and he'll introduce me to people or whatever. So that's why I was just
Making it
mixing
happen.
and all of that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts? Personal question. Cause like I have a show or a brand that I'm gonna start like being on their shows more.
Okay.
But I get conflicted because I'll be thinking like their brand and who they are, like their synergies are not exactly what I want in terms of just, you know, how I relate what I want to do and the crowd I want to reach
Yeah.
and their crowd. But they have a huge following. And so I'm like, all right, maybe I'll just go over there just to get some of those eyes.
Yeah.
Do you think that's smart in terms of just gaining leverage? Or do you think it's like, nah, you need to go where your synergy is?
I would say like go on a platform and just be you. Like that's what I would do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, thinking of y'all platform, right? Like I told a couple people, like, I'm going on Suburban LA. Oh shit, like you going on there, Joe? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a big platform in LA. Like, you
It
know what I'm
is,
saying? It
yeah.
makes sense. Like, you my dog, you my dog. I've been at LA this long, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
What do you, and I had this question. I'm glad you said that because I was not going to ask it and I thought, you made me think about it. What is your, like, what do you think about the suburban platform and like our numbers and like what we're doing right now? And I'll preface it with like, my mind is always thinking about process now versus like the result. So I'm like, as long as I'm doing what needs to be done, it's going to be ebbs and flows. But I can't deny that sometimes I'll be like, damn, it feels a little stale. You know what I mean? For me. So I want to know from outside perspective, like, how do you feel about it? What do you see? What can we do better? What's just your take on it?
I mean, I see like, of course, like more engagement is when you talk about like LA shit, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And then of course it's more so of somebody tweeting about something in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Um, excuse me, that's what get like everybody engaged. But I don't know, I feel like I fuck with y'all joint because y'all don't it's not really messy like
Mm-hmm.
other platforms. Cause I see, I mean, it's a platform back in the DMV, right? Like, and I mean, I fuck with him or whatever, but like, their shit is just like it's not always positive, but also everybody don't like positive shit.
Yeah.
Everybody like negative stuff, or even if you look at, I think like now I mean, y'all probably know. I think now it's all about the titles, the copyright.
For
You
sure.
gotta have something catchy, and I feel like the catchiness people want to be shady, aka messy,
Mhm.
Yep.
and that's how you get traffic and headline, and then you kind of like misleading. I seen like another outlet. I ain't gonna say their name. They just started doing that, and that's really not their MO. But
Mhm.
some of their captions,
They trying to just keep up with the.
yeah, it kind of be throwing me off because I'm like, what does that got to do with what you just posted?
It takes off the
Yeah.
brand.
So you say you work with the Shade Room, right?
Mm.
So working with the Shade Room, what has it taught you about, you know what I'm saying, the brand and things that they do in order to make sure they're keeping the eyes?
Um, I mean, I think like with them, it just taught me just the fact that they started in 2014. They started 2014, I think. And here we are, what, 2024? So
Yeah.
10 years. Started off as an Instagram platform and like just being a whole company. A lot of people didn't think that, like, because when I was with them, they thinking like, oh, you run a page, right, bro? I'm like, nah. Like I remember one time this dude tried to fight me when his brother didn't get on the page. I'm like, sir, don't got nothing to do with me. Or like an artist specifically didn't like me because of that. And
Mhm.
like I was backstage and I'm still a fan of bro, but
Who?
he told my homie like, oh yeah, we got the Shade Room block. You know what I'm saying? R&B artist. I'll say that.
Kyle Banks?
R&B artist? No, he like a R&B artist, like a
What's the boy name? Big boy artist?
no, he's like a big
He's,
R&B.
he's not gonna. He's not gonna tell you.
Omarion?
He's like, I'm not saying Omarion. Shout out to Omarion. I ain't saying Omarion.
He just followed a shout out Omarion.
Shout out to Omarion.
Yeah.
Shout out to Orion too, because that's my boy.
Mhm.
Somebody that people call the GOAT. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Trey Songz.
People call Trey Songz the
I
GOAT?
don't know. Bro, I'm fishing right now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
we need clicks and views, man.
But no, I'm saying that all to say, like, I didn't watch them, you know what I'm saying, just do their big one and just me coming in there and just me helping them build relationships with like artists who didn't even want to be on that page at first, but like
Mhm.
I had my own personal relationships that helped them get to that. But yeah, I mean, I just watched them. Even like now, they really not as messy as they used to be with their captions.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand it is called shade for a reason, but like
Yep.
they ain't that shady no more. They try to
Yeah.
step away from
That's how I look
the
at it.
shaders.
Because I was even looking at a page today. It was like only in Florida. And when I look at pages like that, or like you said DMV pages, I look at it and I'm like, truth be told, like that's where suburban is. But I'm like, how the do we get to where Shade Room is? Or
You
know
got to
what I'm saying?
post not just the local shit. That's as simple as that. Like it's another page in the DMV. It's called like Washington Problems. So they just talk about like shit that people from the DMV area can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, taking the metro or I don't know. Like it just be like little stuff. So once you expand it outside of like just that LA
Local.
County,
We gotta syndicate ourselves.
yeah.
But do you think it's? I don't know, because I think in my mind, like we want to have a bunch of different verticals that are like strategically in each city. I always thought it was doing that, but then overall, like adding on the different content, right? We
Yeah.
operate audio, video, then shit. What if we get a radio show and then like our newsletter? That's how I thought we expanded it, but that necessarily hasn't been the fastest
Yeah.
flame to the fire. Maybe it's just money. I really don't know, but that's kind of where my brain be.
I think it's just like, I mean, because more so you just really posting a lot of like tweets.
Yeah. So it's content, like upping the content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
It's
like,
tough
if
to
you
get them to
posting-
grab onto it.
Yeah, if you posting like more videos or like you probably prime example, I mean, I don't think you posted it, but I seen somebody else post it. That's like if you would have posted YG album sales. That could have been a conversation.
Yeah. I wanted to. I
Yeah.
love you, YG. I know people in YG camp. I just feel like it is. That's where I get caught up too. I don't like that type of shit.
But see, you can't and I feel like the thing about this, bro, like and I'm gonna say this because I've been through that. Like it's a situation where you gotta stand on business or also like when you speak about a conversation like that, it's like, okay, are you gonna be biased? Just how you said with the Kendrick and Drake shit. I get it, like we live in LA, but also it's a conversation about music. So it shouldn't even be about picking a side.
Yeah.
You know, so when it comes
But these
to
artists getting they feelings.
And not
but-
even artists. It's LA politics is different, bro.
and once again, like and to that point with the politics, like my homie from LA, like I know what politics. I didn't know what politics meant in that sense until I moved out here,
Yeah.
and so he said, like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of politics. Like, what does that mean, bro? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I know what it means, but like, I think for me it's because like me being like a personality and I'm gonna be talking about different stuff. I gotta stand on business because I had another situation that just happened to me, and I mentioned somebody, and somebody hit me up on Instagram saying, "Oh, I didn't see you did a video about this, but I see where we at." I'm like, "What?"
That should be so corny sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, because I'm like, "Who sent it to you?" Because this was
Yeah.
from a year ago, but also like I know what I said, and I'm standing on what I
It's
said.
that, yeah.
But it's like that's just. I mean, you look at Charlamagne, like he be going, and people be mad at bro. But it's like you giving your opinion. We all entitled to our opinions, right?
But that's what people want to. The people want
That's
to
what
hear. They
people
want to
wanna
hear.
hear.
They want to hear your authentic opinion about
Yeah.
something. Anytime you filter or filtrate something,
Mm.
it tastes different.
Right, right.
But
facts.
what I don't like is because we have these conversations all the time. Bro, I tell him like, yo, I posted some shit, and I be like, I get anxiety, and he be like, bro, you gonna be good, like chill, because
It's what comes with the business.
That's what comes
I don't
with it.
care who you are. You can play sports. You can do anything. There are going to be people who just don't like you for whatever reason.
But that don't get so. Case in point, I'm on Twitter the other day, and somebody was like, "Yo, like, we gonna get this page deleted." I don't care about that. But then I'm talking about hood niggas. Is like, "Yo, nah, the little homies got switches. When we see him, it's up." That type of shit, I be like, "Hey, nah.
What you post?
Nothing." They just want the page deleted, and so that type of shit stresses me the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean, I get it, but also like I think like it's because like it's a local brand, so people gonna be mad. It's always like the local people that be mad at
Yeah.
So what?
shit like that. Like you can't be mad at Complex for posting something. Like who you gonna talk to? You don't know. But then if you see somebody work, like yeah, cool. Like but what? Like it don't make sense to me.
It don't.
Like,
It don't.
people just be mad, yo.
People be mad. I mean, I
Let
gotta
'em
get
be mad.
security or something. I don't know.
Yeah, let
I
them.
don't
I mean,
know.
let them be mad, bro. Like
That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's what comes with the business. You know what I'm saying? What happens is, like you said, people want to see your authentic opinion. And if you share your authentic opinion, there's going to be some people who don't like it. However, you still need to share your authentic opinion. Why? Because, like you said, not you go up there and just try to make up something about somebody. Then that becomes, but if it's the numbers or whatever, you just kind of roll with that. But with that being said, what you got coming up next? I know you, like you said, you know what I'm saying, this is a monumental thing that you got coming up. But outside of that, do you have anything else? And how can people find you?
What I got coming up next? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to restart my podcast myself. Ended up at Baker's. I've been bullshitting on that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bring it here. Shoot it here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
This fall.
I got to end up at Baker's. Like,
Oh, so
Yeah.
I do it at the crib.
Okay.
So yeah, I got to do that. I don't know. I mean, shoot, man. I know you heard me on the radio too.
Mhm.
Like, I need people to subscribe. I think it's dope though, for real, for me, because like I had a lot of people hit me and say like I resubscribed to Sirius XM, or I had people say like, "Yo, when you coming on air?" Because I just announced it this week. I announced it like in July, but I still didn't know when I was gonna be on because it was a whole process. And I'm like, dog, like I'm just ready to tell people. I'm just excited. So like when the time got here, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's all about timing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like what we got. This is well, shoot, it's September is here, so that's the 9, 3. We got like 4 months, 3 months left to the end of the year or something like that.
Flew by.
September, 4 months. This is
4
including
months.
September, 4 months.
Yeesh, that's
It's
crazy.
almost over, yeah.
Flew by.
So how could they find you on social media if they coming out looking for you? What's your tag? What's your handle?
Oh yeah, y'all follow me at Buzy Baker. That's BUZYBAKER on Instagram. 2 R's on Twitter. I don't be on Twitter like that. I be on Threads. I be just yapping on Threads. I do be on TikTok too. Yeah, I only be on them 3. And then yeah, tune into Channel 46 every Sunday, 12 p.m., 4 p.m. PT time if you on the East Coast with it.
You say
3 to
Channel
7.
46? Is that on the radio or on TV?
Oh yeah,
Sirius
Channel
XM,
46
the
on
Heat.
Sirius XM.
Yeah, come on. That's, you make sure
Okay, yeah.
make
Channel
sure-
46 on the
Yeah.
radio. If you got Sirius XM, you got the app, you just bought a car, you know what I'm saying? You get 3 months free. You can just tap in for 3 months and then
It's
figure
gonna be
out-
so good. You gonna
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Figure out what you want to do, but it's Channel 46, man, and you know, just hear me vibe out. Like I'm gonna be talking about pop culture stuff, talking about, you know, just like shit I be doing in LA.
We'll be listening.
No, we
We'll be
definitely be listening. You know
My
what I'm saying?
brother, thank you. The king is out. I love you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate you for coming on.
appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?